Welcome to our short video showcasing how the RiskView Service Assurance and Business Continuity module adds value in a cable operator environment by providing analytics that enhance your subscribers' experience and improve your operational efficiencies. RiskView identifies concentrations of risk and automatically determines how your outages and risks map together. By analyzing outage events and the metrics associated with them, RiskView can quickly isolate specific drivers of material outages, the outages that matter to your subscribers and your overall business. In this demo, we're going to show how RiskView accomplishes these by helping you to quickly identify patterns of system-wide risks that are impacting your service delivery infrastructure. As you'll see, the goal of RiskView is to help you reduce costs by reducing call volume, truck rolls, and repeat service calls, and to help you improve your subscribers' experience by mining your data from ticketing, call center, and billing systems to identify subscriber-impacting outages that fly below your radar, all of which helps you prioritize preventative maintenance. Here's the RiskView radar chart. The different menu tabs across the top are like a Rubik's Cube. There are many ways to view it, twist it, and turn it, enabling you to mine the same risk data from different points of view. And RiskView enables you to customize your own data views and tabs. This operator has tailored RiskView to its network and its overall business by configuring these views of its product, its equipment, the geographic location of its equipment, and so on. This is the radar chart showing risk by equipment type. We're going to show two different RiskView filters. First, the filter for reputational risk. Reputational risk is defined as a composite of total outage minutes, the number of subscribers affected, and the number of products affected, because in the cable world, nothing damages your reputation more than subscriber outages. After that, we'll look at the same data through the financial risk filter. Financial risk is defined as the actual cost of outages, large and small, to your business's bottom line. First, reputational. The risks are the outliers, or the ones farthest from the center of the circle. By drilling down on the outlier, we can learn more about this type of equipment, which happens to be causing the greatest reputational risk to the business. Remember, we defined reputational risk as RGU outage minutes. These fields show the cause detail around the outages. This customer ranked the fields according to outage costs, with the biggest cost listed at the top. Outage cost is the reputational risk of each outage type based on its impact to subscribers. In the count column, RiskView enables you to see how many times each cause code has reoccurred. RiskView enables you to correlate seemingly insignificant events around the few devices that are causing the most pain. Note that the cause codes that occurred the most times are not necessarily causing the most pain. Though there are fewer instances of this cause code, it's doing the most reputational damage. NTF is this customer's code for no trouble found, but because of the recurring NTFs on this list of causes that represent reputational risks, we can quickly deduce that there must be trouble with the equipment after all. The operator discovered that it was spending money on truck rolls and maintenance to repair equipment that was not actually getting repaired. So we learned what type of equipment is causing reputational pain and what is causing the equipment to create pain. Now let's use the financial risk filter to look at the same equipment vector. Remember our Rubik's Cube analogy? Looking at financial risk brings up a different outlier on the equipment radar chart. This equipment vector is costing our operator the most money. Let's find out why. By drilling down on the outlier, we can learn about the node that is driving these costs and costing the most money. By drilling on this outlier, we can see the concentration of greatest financial risk, again ranked by outage costs, with the worst offenders, the most material risks, up at the top. Interestingly, these events contain a high volume of service calls. Calls regarding these equipment codes are costing the operator the most time and money, so it's clear that a combination of phone calls and network events constitute the greatest financial risk. By drilling down on the count, we can obtain more granularity on the source of the problems. This shows the breakdown of each call and the call's duration. When we rank these by outage cost, we can identify the cause detail for the calls that represent the greatest financial risk. While the reputational risk was causing the most pain to subscribers, this risk is costing the most money, the most material financial risk. To summarize, We have shown how RiskView can be used to break down and correlate silos of information. It helped us determine which chronically failing node was driving the highest cost to the operator's business, but also that the cost was related to a high volume of calls. These costs were previously under the radar. First, when we looked at reputational risk by equipment type, we quickly isolated the equipment that caused the most pain. We identified that a key driver of the pain was no trouble found codes that actually had trouble. In fact, as a resolution, the operator recommended new training for just the equipment type that was reporting NTFs. Next, we drilled down to determine the cause of the greatest financial risk. We discovered which node was costing the most money. Then we looked at the source ID to find the cost was primarily due to customer complaint calls, not truck rolls as the operator had suspected. The worst node had the highest call volume and was eventually fixed. RiskView has led us to the most material risks, that is, the risks that really matter. Thank you very much for your time. For more information about RiskView risk management, please contact us at info@rev2.com.